Panther Wave riders, what is it like to ride in the Crown Victoria every day? Every day. Talking about for the past 4 years straight, I've been driving this car. I bought it 4 years ago, had 86,000 miles, and now it has 137,000 miles. And I'll say, it's been a good car. I've only had one major problem so far. The fuel pump went out on me. I'm driving up the road, get to the light, idling, then the thing just cut off. I'm like, dang. What's up? What else I done had? Fuel pump went out. I had to put new spark plug ignition coils. Had to do ignition coils. That's pretty much about it. Now, that doesn't include all the extra stuff I done to her. You know, I done upgraded the brakes, and upgraded the suspension, replaced the shocks, and control arms and sway bars. You know, done all the fluids on the transmission and the rear end, and you know, all the oil changes. So it's been good to me so far. I definitely knock on wood every day, because obviously at any time soon this transmission could probably let go. Sometimes I feel like it's getting weak, you know, sometimes, but I just try to keep up on the fluids, just try to hold on to it, try not to beat up on it too much. I mean, it's not like it's a Mustang. It is a heavy car. It gets up slow, but it gets there. But definitely driving it every day, I mean, it's comfortable. Like, for my job, I get in cars in and out every day, and I say getting in my car is by far easiest, and getting out of it easiest. Like, I literally can just open the door and just slide in the car. I ain't gotta tuck my head, lift my leg up, twist my body, contort it this way and that way. I just slide right in. And you see I got the bench seats, so just slide right in. I can slide right into the passenger side. So, and other than that, the gas mileage, I'll just say that's one pet peeve. You know, obviously I take it for what it is. It was my choice, so I deal with it. Look at my average, probably spend about anywhere from $100 to about $150 a month in gas alone, in gas. But I call it smiles per gallon, because just doing that right there, there you go. You hear them float masters talking in the back, and you just ride clean. Some people notice it, some people don't. But it is what it is, you know. It's a big car with a lot of space. But sometimes I wish they made it the Crown Victoria LXL, like made them all the long wheelbase, because that'll give you that extra leg space in the back. Which they did make a few of those, mainly for taxis. Or if you go to the Lincoln Town car, and that's where you have the extra leg space in the back. But other than that, man, I can't complain, you know. Other than I wish it had more power. You know, we always wish it did. I think they probably would have sold more of them if it did have more power. But obviously, I think the engines probably wouldn't last as long if it had more power. And the transmissions probably wouldn't last as long if it had more power. Because everybody be beating on them, tearing them up. But other than the low maintenance. I mean, every time I put gas in it, I I check the oil. Make sure that's key to these engines. You gotta make sure that you keep the oil high, full, at the full mark at all times. That's the key to these engines, to keep them lasting long. So always check your oil. You know, you fill it up, check the oil. You run the gas out, fill it up, check the oil. Gotta do that. Even in betweens, just, you know, if you're beating on it hard, taking long trips, driving long distances, make sure you check the oil. That's key. It's definitely one of these cars that it's like, man, you still driving a Crown Victoria? It's 2024. And not too many cars are like that here. I mean, I'm stuck behind a bus. That's all right. I'm gonna put my flashes on so they can go around me too, so I don't get hit from behind. Like I say, man, I'm just happy to be blessed. I mean, I know it's not much. It could be more, but it's something to me. Just try to maintain it, keep it going, keep it clean. Maybe it'll last, maybe it won't. But all I can say, if you've never driven one, easy to drive. The steering, you can put your finger on the steering wheel and just turn it. Once again, low maintenance. And on the highway, you can actually get decent gas mileage on the highway. Like the last trip I took, went down to Port. No, I take it back. I went to Ocean Shores, 100 miles to Ocean Shores from Tacoma, Ocean Shores. 100 miles, and I locked it in on 55, 60. You know, I was pissing everybody off. I was pissing everybody off, but I was able to get almost 30 miles per gallon for them 100 miles on the highway. So once it get up to speed and lock it in on cruise, if you're doing about 55, 60, you know, you actually getting impressive gas mileage for this big car. But once you go beyond 65 and 70, you can just kiss your gas mileage goodbye. It's gone. So if you want to save a little money, piss people off, lock it in on 55 and 60, and set it and go. All right, this is a wrap. I'm gonna pick back up. Panther Wave Riders, I appreciate y'all tuning in to this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace out. On to the next one. Keep cruising them Panthers.